Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Bronwyn. I do quite a lot of skincare reviews. I do skincare videos, routine videos. I do makeup tutorials. I do the occasional hair video and the occasional lookbook, like the rare lookbook. But anyway, today is another skincare review video, and this one I'm really excited about because I am so picky when it comes to SPF. I am just really picky, and I have, like, I would say 2 to 3 SPFs that I've continued to use, and everything else has just kind of been scrapped because my skin is really sensitive when it comes to SPFs, as they can either work great for me or they'll clog my pores and give me acne breakouts or hives. So it's literally like a 50-50 chance with me if an SPF is going to work, which is why I only use a handful of them. And you may be thinking, girl, if you break out or are that sensitive to SPFs, then why do you use them? Well, let me tell you, SPF is so important to use every single day that you leave your house, because 90+% of skin aging is caused by the UV rays. Even in winter, even in fall, even in the spring, and especially in the summer where the UV rays are stronger, it's gonna make you age. And it's so important that you use SPF, and not just SPF that's in your foundation or in your cushion foundation, BB cream, whatever. I mean actual SPF for the face, an SPF 40 or higher, preferably. Anything lower, it's like you're gonna have to reapply it, and if you wear makeup, that's kind of annoying, but anything with a 40 and higher is ideal. And for me, I'm really picky when it comes to SPF. So today I'm reviewing a new SPF that recently came out by one of my favorite brands, Klairs. Klairs is a Korean cosmetic brand straight from Korea, which focuses on providing skincare for those with dry, sensitive, troubled skin. And by troubled, I mean anywhere from people with adult acne to people with hypersensitivities to even oil problems or any kind of trouble or concern that their skin might be experiencing. So it's a really good brand, and personally I love it, and it tends to work really well for me, except for the occasional product will maybe break me out, but then it will be fine later. It's really weird. But they came out with a new SPF recently, which is right here. It is the Klairs Soft Airy UV Essence Everyday Sun Protector in a large size. Now, before, I guess 2 years ago, they came out with the Midday Blue SPF, which I loved. I loved it so much. But the only problem with it is that it works so well, but it does give a white cast to the skin, especially if you're someone who's more tan. So I found it worked great for me when I was pale, but if I got a bit of a summer tan, it really made me look washed out. So that was a problem, but otherwise it was a beautiful SPF. It didn't break me out, it didn't clog my pores, and it was a great day cream. It was moisturizing enough. Now this one is the opposite. So basically it's supposed to be very lightweight. It's a water-based SPF for the skin. It's SPF 50, which is 10 points higher than their other SPF, which is an SPF of 40. It has PA+++ by 4, which means it's a great protection for the skin. One thing that's different about it compared to the other one is that this is actually vegan friendly, and I have noticed in the past couple years, Klairs has been striving to be more of a vegan friendly brand, which means that they are working to reformulate a lot of their older products to be vegan friendly, and the new products that they're coming out with are good for vegans. So essentially this is supposed to be a skin smoothing, hydrating SPF that doesn't leave a white cast on the skin, will not cause you irritation, is specifically designed for people with sensitive skin, will give you a broad spectrum protection without making your skin greasy or causing a white cast. Now to me, that sounds a lot like the Biore Aqua UV Watery Essence. To me, that is. The Biore is my favorite SPF. It is an all-around amazing SPF. I use it whenever I go outside during the day. I used this a lot when I was living in Australia. like every single day because the UV rays are so strong there. And I love it. I absolutely love it. But the only thing I dislike about it, like the one con it has, even though it's such a perfect SPF, is that it has alcohol in there and you can actually feel how harsh it is on the skin sometimes when you apply it. Otherwise, it has like an instant cooling effect. It's a water-based formula. It absorbs quickly. It doesn't leave a greasy finish. It doesn't leave a white cast, and it's just amazing. So this, when I saw what it was all about originally, I was like, ooh, that is obviously a competitor for my holy grail SPF. So I was really excited to try it out. Now to the review part of it. I love the amount of SPF you get. That is just so amazing. Formula-wise, I love the fact that it has niacinamide in it. Niacinamide is one of my holy grail skincare ingredients. It really works well for me to keep my oil under control, keep my pores clear-ish, and also helps to gently brighten my skin, I guess. So when I saw that this had niacinamide in it, I more or less was sold. In terms of the formula, it really is so similar to the Biore one. It's almost identical, but there are some slight differences. This one does have a little bit more of a lotion sense to it, while the Biore one is more of a gel-ish. They're both very lotion type. However, the difference is noticeable when you start to rub it into the skin. So the Biore one becomes a little more on the liquidier side. It spreads just a little more like a water-based, while the Klairs one is just ever so slightly more lotion-like. And even, like, I can smell the alcohol in the Biore one. I could be insane, but yeah. So I noticed immediately that this one, while it dries and absorbs into the skin, you can feel the hydration, you can feel the water base to it, and it kind of begins to almost disappear. There's a slight residue that remains on the skin that is almost like a sealing, hydrating layer, while the Klairs one has a little bit more of a veil it leaves over the skin. And that is, like, honestly, compared to the Biore, such a small difference. Like, it's not huge at all. So the reason why I'm comparing these two SPFs is because the Biore Aqua UV Watery Essence is one of the most popular Japanese sunscreen in the online skincare beauty community, especially for my viewers who are into Korean skincare and Japanese skincare like myself. A lot of you guys are, which is why I'm comparing the two. Honestly, they feel so similar. It's just the Klairs one is a little more moisturizing and a little more hydrating, while the Biore one is, I would say, like 10% or 5% less. Now, on that note, the reason why I did love the Biore one so much is because I felt like it was not only great to use in the final step of your skincare routine because it didn't have any effect on the skincare underneath. It was just like a nice sealing layer that didn't add anything really more, but it made for a great makeup base. Like, it had just enough grip for your foundation to stick to it really well, which was kind of like a selling point for me. Now the Klairs, on that note, has more of that gripping power. So I honestly, while I've been using it, I felt my makeup just adhered so much better, like just so much better. And it lasted a little bit better too. So I would say the Klairs Soft Airy UV Essence is an amazing primer or base for your makeup. And I would even go as far to say you could get away with this as your day cream, and that's it. You could put on a serum, you can put on an essence, your toner, and then seal it all in as this as your day cream, and you're good. And I'm gonna be honest, you guys, it's been so humid in Toronto the past week with all the rain that my skin hasn't needed any creams during the day. So I've just been using this, and it's been so good. It's been just what my skin needs. It's been just enough. And the fact that it has a little bit of skincare ingredients in there, like the niacinamide, adenosine, beta-glucan, and stuff like that, it's been just enough. Like, just enough. So I would even go as far as to say, like, in the summer, you could get away with just using this alone on your skin and you'd be set for the day. But because we are stepping into fall, well, it is officially fall now, and we're stepping into winter, you might need to pair it with an actual day cream eventually. But it's pretty good. Now, the one thing that I'm unsure about, to be honest, to be frank with you guys, you know I like to be as honest as possible, which I feel like sometimes doesn't always translate to you guys, but I do. I really love to be as honest as possible. And the thing that I'm still a bit iffy about is if this product breaks me out or not. I have been using it for about 2 weeks now, and my skin has been going through, it's been freaking out. But on that note, it was also freaking out before I started using this. So I'm at a point where I don't know if this is stimulating my skin and making it freak out, like continue to freak out, or if it's not doing anything and my skin is just continuing to freak out overall. Like if that makes sense. I've been getting so many clogged pores the past couple months that just don't go away, and I've been breaking out, especially within the past 2 weeks. But I really don't know what's causing it. So it could be this, or this honestly might not be. So if there is anyone watching this video who has tried out this SPF, let us know in the comment section down below if you've broken out from it at all. Right now I'm up in the air on it. I'm not too sure. My skin just overall is in a bad condition and it's not improving, but it was in a bad condition before I started using this. So I don't really know, but I'm hoping it doesn't, because I'm in love. I'm in love. Anyway, I hope you guys like this review video. I hope you enjoyed seeing a comparison between this new SPF from Klairs and my holy grail all-time favorite SPF, the Biore UV Aqua Watery Essence. Remember to thumbs up this video if it helped you out. Comment down below, like I said, and let us know if you've used it before, and let me know if this is a skincare product, or if this is an SPF that you want to try out, or if you use SPF or not. I'd be really interested to hear how many of you guys actually use SPF every day, and how many of you guys are guilty for not using it every day. So definitely let me know. And if you're wondering why I sound so terrible today, it's because I am really sick right now. I have a horrible cold, and my voice is not staying with me. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Remember to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you next week. Bye.